Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to my character Crusade Unbound Season 2 Let's Play featuring Alusell. He is in the midst of meditation right now because he has a level up, going to level 10 at least, if I didn't level up twice here. I think I'm going to get stamina up to 200 and then I'll catch up with health unless health becomes more of an issue. So, I think, as we discussed before, I'm going to concentrate on one-handed for a little bit to try to boost our damage output now that we have set the difficulty up to expert. It makes the player character do less damage as you increase the difficulty level. So this is just a way to offset it. So in the next few levels here, I'll be taking Disciplined Fighter. That's less of a damage output thing and more of a stamina conservation thing. But I find myself running out of stamina really quick using power attacks. So that'll be good to open that up a little bit more. And Clash of Champions, which is also more of a defensive perk than it is offensive because it reduces your enemy's damage back toward you, which is also helpful at higher difficulty levels. But for now, we're doing 50% more damage, plus 2% more critical damage per level of one-handed, so that's going to help us out quite a bit. Yeah, and we're almost to level 11 as well. What else? I've sold off all of my stuff that we looted from Bile Gulch Mine in the last episode. I've actually set Raya to let Amazing Follower Tweaks manage her gear. That way she doesn't equip everything that I give her to carry. She doesn't end up looking like an idiot. Before I did that, her wood-cutting axe and torches and stuff showed up on the backpack, which was really cool, but now that doesn't seem to be working. I did, however, find out that I can direct her to chop wood for me, and she does hold on to that firewood that she chops, so I might have her do that for mining ore for me too. And if she can smelt it, that would be even better. Because Alusell doesn't want to get his hands dirty doing that stuff. He's a bit of a clean freak and a perfectionist, and he thinks that manual toil is a little bit below him. I did sell off all my loot, but I didn't collect the bounty, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Where is Nenya? She tends to hide a bit. No. She's not down on this bench. Ah, I found you.
I'm the steward here. I serve under Jarl Siggeir and Jarl Dengeir before him. Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
Thank you very much. I don't think we're going to purchase a house yet.
Wisdom
Thank
forever
you.
like your...
Here, this is for you.
Thanks a lot.
Okay. I thought he was going to give me something. I'm like, what did I do? Yeah, bounty rewards in this game are really, really low. I think maybe that's to balance all the loot and stuff that you get from clearing them. But I don't know. There's a mod that increases the rewards for it. I have yet to try out, but I will someday. Still a beautiful day in Falkreath. We still don't have any rainfall, which I hope this keeps up because this game's looking pretty gorgeous when you can actually see it. Alright, what else is on the agenda today? I think we are going to make our way to Riverwood from here. And there are a couple of reasons for that. Chief among them being that we want to make our way to Winterhold to see what's going on with these visions we're having, and see if we can learn anything about the history of Haldir, the Dragon Priests, the Dragon Wars, or just the region over here close to Old Hrolden and Rorikstead. Stuff that was mentioned in the Ghosts of Yore story that Haldir told to Alusell. And I think the path that we're going to take is right next to Lake Innalinalta here. We're going to pass Embershard Mine again, and we're going to hit up Riverwood. We're probably going to stop at Whiterun, and then Windhelm, until ultimately making it to Winterhold. I'm not sure how far we're going to get in this episode, but that's the overall goal. And the reason we're taking this path is I really want to avoid Helgen. I'm running alternate start instead of Unbound. So Alusell is Dragonborn, and the main quest will kick off when I hit Helgen. I'm not sure how Alusell would react to seeing the dragon to Alduin there. I'm not sure that he would think it is a priority enough to derail the rest of his goals. Something tells me probably not. He would just figure it's somebody else's problem, and he's got more important things to worry about. But I think I would just rather avoid it for now. It could make for a pretty cool turning point in the story later on if I can come up with a creative way to use it. And I might just happen across it accidentally, because that happens to me quite a bit. I'll forget to avoid Helgen, and I'll run right up to it, and boom, there's Alduin, and I'm in the middle of the main quest. Which is not always a bad thing, but I think we have other things to explore at this point. Okay.
Did you see a dog out there?
No, I've seen lots of wolves, but no dogs.
The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it. I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
And this is another one of those quests that are a little heavy-handed. I really don't know if I want to be derailed by this at this point either. Probably not. It looks like I've avoided the dog for now. He might be on the other side of the city. That's probably one of those quests that are triggered by hitting level 10, which I just did. Look at that magnificent shine on Alusell's head. That sun stings a little bit. Well, he's from Hammerfell, which is a desert region for the most part, so he's probably used to a little sunshine on his head. So I guess we'll take another second to talk about positive, negative value pairs, which is the major theme for at least this segment of Unbound Season 2. It just helps to get more inside of your character's head. Who's that? What's going on here? Maybe an Imperial courier or a scout. Yeah, it just helps to get inside of your character's head a little more. Enjoy the little moments here and there that are important to real people, but that you may actually gloss over while playing this game, just because you're too hyper-focused on the next objective. Interesting. Don't know who that is, but he's in a hurry. Looks like we got a stray horse up here. Another ruin. Later on, Alusell might feel compelled to check out these ruins as he encounters them, just so he can try to gain any knowledge possible on his situation with the dragon priests and Haldir. But for right now, I think he's pretty focused on getting to the Mages College. So I think he's going to let that go for now. But there may come a time soon where he's gonna be very curious as to what is in those. So this was also a good time to leave Falkreath because daily training is a big thing for... Whoa. Oh, scared the crap out of me as a hunter. Nice shot.
Been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Good. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it's a good time to leave Falkreath because daily training is a big thing for Alusell. Even if he is training in skills that he's not going to use, learning new things is still very important to him. What's going on here? You guys all taking a bath together? Typical Imperials. Does the Legion have mandatory group bath times or something? Well, they definitely smell nice for soldiers, I'll give them that. Yeah, and the only trainer in Falkreath, I think, is Runil, the Altmer who tends the Shrine of Arkay at the cemetery in Falkreath. He's a conjuration trainer. I've tapped out my conjuration. I've reached the cap of 25 for that skill, so I can't progress any further training with him. So we're out to seek other people who can train me. Just bandits or hunters? I've already cleared a bandit camp and fought a belligerent Nord and killed a thief, so he's good on daily exercise for now. He's gonna let them go. Besides, I know they're bandits, but they very well could be hunters as far as Alusell knows, and makes him a little less interested in approaching them. One other thing I forgot to mention is that on my way to Embershard the first time to clear that bounty, I did take the Warrior Stone. So I'm using Andromeda, which is an Ice Ion's Standing Stone overhaul, his newer one. I think Aurora was his older one. This is the newer one. Every time I sleep, it gives me a choice between which of two combat skills that will level up faster. So I took block and one-handed.
There's a cave here. Perfect hideout for bandits, or worse.
What other effects does that give? It's been a while since I played, so I don't really remember. Is it Warrior's Path? No, that's the one I just... Tenacity, maybe? Could be Tenacity. No, here we go. Of course, it says the Warrior Stone on it. Power attacks do 15% more damage, and ranged weapons, based on distance, do more damage. So that's pretty important. That'll become even more important when I take the perk that that makes it so that power attacks take up less stamina. So the only reason I'm coming here right now is to get a pickaxe for Raya. Just so we have the option of her mining ore for us. I kind of want to see if it works too, so I might try it out. So,
Ready. Trouble ahead.
oh, did this already respawn? just here a couple days ago. That's a quick respawn. Okay, good. Maybe not. That voice line might have just been scripted from location and not necessarily indicates that there's danger ahead.
Yes, my Thane.
Let's make this part of her standard outfit, I guess. I actually really don't know how this works. I want it to show up on her backpack, but it's not working for the torch or the woodcutter's axe.
Let's go.
But I know it... Oh, yeah, it is nice. I like it. I don't see the pickaxe anywhere on there, but I'm not sure if that shows up normally anyway.
We've stopped. What is it? Fine. What? Yes, my Thane?
Mine
No,
that ore
not
for me.
possible.
Not possible.
No, not possible.
Oh, well, that's a shame. Let's try with one more vein. Maybe she wasn't able to get... Oh, now she's doing it. Was I just standing in the way? Or is this just a standard sandboxing action? I'm sorry, this is probably very frustrating to whoever's watching. I'm just experimenting in front of everybody here. Let's let her finish up and then we'll see if she's actually got any ore in her backpack or in her inventory at all. Okay, what do you
I'm
got?
still here.
Nothing in the backpack. Let's check standard outfit. Yeah, nothing. That might have just been a sandboxing
Let's go.
action.
Let's go.
Let's see if I can make her do another ore vein. There's one right up here. And that's not being blocked by anything, including myself. Where is she? Where are you going? Alright, I'm gonna have to summon her, aren't I? Oh, tweet commands. There she is. And she's soaked.
Let's get going. Fine. What? Yes, my Thane? No, not possible.
You're not
That it?
possible. Okay. Well, that didn't work out so well, but at least we got stuff showing up on her backpack now, which is cool. Actually looking more like a porter slash servant. And less just like hired muscle. Okay, so we're pretty close to Riverwood. Riverwood has Faendal, who is an archery trainer. And I think that's the only trainer over there. But at least that gives us an option for daily training. I hope I don't have to do that stupid love triangle quest in order to get Faendal as a trainer. I don't think you do. I think that's only necessary if you want him as a follower. Where's Raya? Hope I didn't bug her out too much by telling her to do things she can't do and summoning her too much. Hey, come on. Poor Raya. She's sworn to serve this cold bastard. All she wants to do is win his approval and do a good job. Because this is a life that she's chosen. And he only resents her for all of her good deeds. Also, fun fact, I think Raya is the only vanilla follower who will dual wield one-handed weapons on their own. I'm not sure if she has to be using her scimitars or they can be any one-handed weapons. But yeah, she's the only vanilla follower that can do that without tweaking. And I haven't set her combat style in AFT at all. She's doing that on her own. You also might be wondering how I got her to show both swords in sheaths, and that is part of the fantastic dual sheath redux mod. It's not officially available for Skyrim Special Edition yet, but there is a guide on Tuco Guide, the modding guide on the Nexus. Just search Tuco, T-U-C-O, and it should come up, and he's got some pretty cool instructions on how to convert that with matching animations and everything for drawing and things like that.
You there. The Dawn Guard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire menace. What do you say?
The Dawn Guard? What's that?
We're vampire hunters. We search out and destroy those blood-sucking scum wherever we find them.
I haven't noticed any
You're
vampire
not paying
menace.
attention then, like almost everyone else around here. Haven't you heard that the Hall of the Vigilance was destroyed by vampires? They never took the threat
Raya being
seriously,
defensive.
and now they paid the price.
Being protective of me. Vigilant? What are you talking
The
about?
Vigilance mostly hunt down Daedra worshippers, which is why they got torn to pieces when they went up against vampires. That's why our leader, Isran, is re-establishing the Dawn Guard. Real, serious vampire hunters.
Alright, I got other things to do right now. I'm sorry, I'm not interested.
That's what everybody says. Right up until they find their throat being ripped out by a pack of hungry vampires. If you change your mind and decide to join the fight before it's too late, talk to Isran at Fort Dawn Guard, southeast of Riften.
I have other things to attend to at the moment, but if my throat is really in danger of being ripped out by hungry vampires, then I will address that issue as it comes. I don't think I need anything from Alvor that I haven't already gotten from Laud. Maybe crafting supplies. Let's see if he's got any steel and iron.
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood. The finest weapons and armor.
He's got some steel. That's good. I don't need too many iron ingots. I'll just take 5 from him from now. Alright, I think that's good. I'm good on strips.
All right.
Not too concerned with smithing at the moment. Okay, while I'm here, I want to... I'm running a mod called Cinematic Dragon Soul Absorption, I think.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh?
And the skill
Let's
book to
hear it.
activate it is... You can buy it here.
About this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that. Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop.
What happened?
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament. Solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
I could help you get the claw back. It's going to take a while. I got other things to do, but lucky for you, I love killing bandits and I love killing thieves. So yeah.
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back.
Perfect.
To get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northwest of town.
So this is your plan, Lucan?
Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really?
Just be
Well,
caught
I
by that
think our
fire.
new helper here needs a guide.
Sweaty textures are actually kind of cool.
By the
Oh,
eight,
did you need something?
fine, but only to the edge of town.
Yeah, I'll catch up with you in a second. I got to do some business with your brother
The sooner
here.
you find the claw, the sooner our lives can get back to normal.
Sell any spells?
I think I have a few old spell books laying about. If you want more, you'll have to go to the College of Winterhold.
We'll see what he has. We also need to get a... Yeah, this is the book that gives you that special animation for absorbing dragon souls. It's pretty cool. Hopefully I get to show that off at some point. Oak Flesh, Wraith Zombie Soothe. So Illusion, not too interested in that. Although it could be helpful. Yeah, exposure's not really a problem with the settings I have right now. Okay, that's all I need.
All right.
Oh, I want to check for
Don't
a
let-
bigger backpack
A
for
bit of this and a bit of that.
Raya, though, too. Heavy leather backpack is the look that I'm going for. And I don't see it.
All right then.
That's alright. Catch you later.
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings.
Oh, yeah. Familiar with these ruins.
Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
You don't know the half of it, lady. I could tell you stories. If Alusell were the storytelling
I wonder
type.
why they only stole Lucan's golden claw. I mean, we have plenty of things in the shop that are worth just as much coin. Lucan found the claw about a year after he opened the store. He never quite explained where he got it. He's a tricky one.
Tricky one. Really enjoying these simply bigger trees. I haven't used that mod in a playthrough before this, but such a simple change makes such a big difference. Looks great.
This is the bridge out of town. The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak Falls Barrow. I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too long. Such a child.
Such a child. Okay, well, I'm not going right now, but thank you for showing me the way. I'll most likely get to that at some point, but I got small matter of a curse and a ghost I need to take care of. And 2 dragon priests. What am I doing? Oh, there's my man. You look like you're good at archery.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose, for a Nord village.
Oh, so hungry. Okay,
I'll show you what I know.
great. Once. Train a couple times, spend a little over 500 on it, and we're very close to our next level as well.
All right then.
Alright, good to know that there's an archery trainer. He's not even... doesn't even have a bow or anything. Interesting. May as well fill up our water here, huh? And I think I want to give Raya a water skin too, so she can hang it off her backpack there.
Yes, my Thane. Do you need something?
I don't need any more than 3 anyway.
Lead on then.
When is that gonna pop up? Oh, it looks like it's repopulating now. Those will probably pop up at some point. I'm naturally very protective of dogs. I am a dog lover in real life. Something tells me Alusell would not have much interest in such a thing, but so I'm gonna have to bite my tongue. Since we're passing through, we may as well see what kind of bounties they have. Add to our backlog of things to do for daily exercise.
I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Orgnar, are you listening?
Hard not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch. Did you hear me?
Yep, ale's going bad.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon.
Played this game for thousands of hours, and I don't ever really get tired of hearing these two
We
bicker.
got rooms and food. Need a room? Talk to Delphine. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Excellent.
All right then.
See you around. I'm gonna stop here for some lunch. Actually, let's go back and see what he has for sale.
I'm just a cook, I ain't looking to make friends.
Me either.
Take a look.
What do you have that isn't super carby or super fatty or super salty? Here we go. Or super sweet. Or super alcoholic. Wood crab legs, I don't feel like cooking them. Maybe I'll have some cooked stuff. Oh yeah, he's got some good seafood here. Alusell is a fan of anything that comes from the water.
Until next time.
Okay, so we'll stop for lunch. I'm not sure if oh no, this is Sven. I'm not sure if Sven will lead us to the Bard's College, but might not have to wait for the wandering bard to point us in that direction. What do we have to eat? Some mud crab legs. Well, those actually hydrated us too. Interesting. Some salmon steak. Looks like we're good. Gonna wait an hour. I like to wait sometimes when I eat just to simulate me enjoying a nice little relaxing meal.
Yes, my Thane.
Recharge the batteries a little bit for the road. I don't think there's anything else here. Oh, I never asked Sven about the college. We'll see what he says.
Just stoke the fire.
This is a local favorite and one of the first...
Ate some lunch. Oh, before you get started.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
Yeah, good luck with that. Sounds like a bunch of stuff that I would rather not be involved in. So, where did you learn to play so well,
At the
though?
Bard's College in Solitude. They train bards and skalds like myself. If you go there, talk to Viarmo. He's the headmaster.
Bard's College, huh? Sounds like they might have access to a lot of history there.
We've stopped. What is it?
As I think I've mentioned before, Alusell is not a big fan of the arts, but he does appreciate skill of any type. So he does appreciate that these bards have honed their craft to the point of being as skillful as they are. Riverwood area is so beautiful. Even if I do get some frame hiccups around this area with my current loadout, it's still nice to just stop and soak it in for a little bit. Still fairly early. I think I have plenty of time to get all the way to Whiterun before having to turn in for the night. Don't really want to travel during the night. Got some wolves. Come get it, pups. Alright. Not gonna search the wolves, but as I just mentioned that this is a beautiful place, purged it of all the predators. Let's take a look at this waterfall over here and maybe take a knee. And meditate and level up. Oops, that's the tweak actions. Oh. Thought she was trying to kill herself. You working for Alusell can't be that bad. Don't end it, Raya. There's hope. I wonder if meditation would be hard with all that flesh spell. I wonder what that feels like, actually. I wonder if it feels like you're actually covered in rock. Interesting thought. I'm not going to get too lost in it because I don't have that kind of time. So let's level up. Take some more stamina. As long as I can get my blocking in, survivability hasn't been too much of a problem so far, so we'll get stamina up to 200 and then we'll start focusing on catching up with health. Let's see, we're still not ready for Furious Strength yet, which will very much increase our output, our damage output, and aid in creating some more cinematic battles with the decapitations. I love doing that. Love chopping heads. But this will allow us to power attack more, which indirectly increases our damage output, so I'm going to take that. I don't know if I need to take Clash of Champions yet. Crosscut is great, but we're not quite at the level requirement for that yet. We need to get our one-handed up to level 40 before that's an option. So I might just take Clash of Champions in order to get Crosscut when that comes available. But like I said, I have quite a bit of training or leveling in one-handed before that even becomes an option. So I'm wondering now if maybe I should take a couple levels or a couple perks and put them into something else. Smithing Mastery would be nice. That would actually increase our damage output. And since this is an alteration, I'm saying that Alusell is primarily an alteration mage. Everything else he does that's not alteration is just kind of to strengthen the alteration idea, and it's kind of guided there by things from this tree. Like, we don't wear armor so that our flesh spells are stronger. And that opens up things like this, where if we're charging on a spell, we'll take less damage. So, yeah. I might move back to alteration. Oh, good. Amazing Follower Tweaks is a great mod. If you can stand using followers at all, it doesn't make them behave any better in combat situations. They still stand right in the doorway every single time. They still have crappy pathfinding. They still will do stupid, ridiculous things while you're trying to sneak around a dungeon. But it makes them a lot more useful. A lot of things that should have been in the game from the very beginning, like leveling up and outfit management and multiple followers, are all in there. They're all in the dialogue menus, so feels like less of an impact.
Are you finished ogling the grotesque? I suppose I should be grateful you didn't simply attack me.
Your skin. Are you ill?
I'm one of the afflicted. I'd have been dead from this plague a year ago if not for Perryite's protection.
Perryite. So where are you headed?
Returning to High Rock. Our shepherd lost his way, and I fear Perryite's wrath may consume those who remain with him. Kesh could tell you more. I just want out of Skyrim as quickly as possible.
Kesh. Where's that at? Okay. No, Alusell feels the same way about the Daedra as he does the Aedra. Or the Divines. He does not want to accept help from them. Oh, we're going to need to cover up here. Can't enjoy that sun for too long around here, I guess, huh? Dandelot is such an amazing mod. It really hits the performance hard, but if you can run it, things just look beautiful. Distant objects are amazing. So yeah, this gives us even more reason to stop in Whiterun. There is a one-handed trainer in Whiterun. Restoration trainer, the priest there, Danica. Once you... I think she doesn't actually make herself available as a trainer until you complete the quest with the Elder Gleam. But restoration is a part of what Alusell does, so it's good to have that there too. What else is here? There is a alchemy trainer. Even though we won't be using alchemy, he'll still...
The wind blows bitter cold in this place.
Yeah, tell me about it. What do you have for sale? Alusell still would like to learn about it, even if he's not going to use it. I don't think we have anything to sell him because we haven't really... Does he have any steel? We haven't really done any looting. This has all just been travel. Nothing beyond wolves.
May your road lead you to warm sand.
And there is a smithing trainer. Yorland Greymane at the Skyforge will train us in smithing. And I'm actually not sure if you have to be part of the companions for that. I don't think you do. Regardless, the companions quest line is something that I do think Alusell will be doing. There are a lot more trainers for skills there, for combat skills. So he would be actually very eager to throw in with their ranks and learn what they have to teach. But, as we said before, he's pretty focused right now on getting to the college. Oh, I thought I've gotten this before.
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides,
Yeah, political stuff. Not interested. Let's find an inn. This looks like an inn. Drunken Huntsman. Alright, let's just get out of the rain for now.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have
Okay. I think Alusell will probably hunker down here for the evening. I've gone over my 30-minute goal again. Sorry, this has all just been traveling and me talking. There's not been a lot of action, but seeing as how this is a story and role-playing effort, I think a lot of talking about this, talking through a lot of this is actually pretty important. There will always be time for more action later, and there's plenty of it to be had, and there will be plenty more. So stay tuned. Thanks again for watching. Take care.